lifelong resident of the Rankin County and Reservoir area. For the past decade, I've spent most of my time around the reservoir area enjoying water sports, boating activities, and fishing activities. As an inhabitant of the reservoir, though, with the increasing expansion that continues year after year, I've noticed an increase in trash and in sediment in the bays and the estuaries of our reservoir. The reservoir was created in the early 1960s. It was excavated with two main purposes. One, as a 33,000 body of water serving central Mississippi. The main purpose of the reservoir was to serve as the central Jackson area drinking supply. Also, the intention was to be used for recreationalists and boaters as well. The Pearl River Valley Water Supply governs the lands around the reservoir and also the main body of water. However, they aren't a state-funded agency. They are governed mainly by leaseholders that send in lease monies every year, and this is the main form of monies that they get to operate on. In addition to the 33,000 acre body of water, the Pearl River Valley Water Supply also manages 17,000 acres of adjacent lands, which are used for multiple use management purposes. There are 66 subdivisions around the reservoir area to date, with a total of nearly 5,800 houses. So think about all the inhabitants that are in those houses around this body of water. In addition to those 5,800 houses, there are 48 recreational facilities, there are 2 nearby 18-hole golf courses, there are several multi-sports use complexes, several parks, and at least 22 boat launches that surround us. PRB Water Supply has their hands full in trying to maintain this large area of space, along with all the local residents and the visitors. In addition to all the residents, PRV estimates that there are nearly 2.5 visitors that visit the reservoir annually. That's a lot of impact on such a body of water and the land surrounding us. The main purpose of my speech is to tell you about Keep the Reservoir Beautiful, which is a local environmental group that was formed in 2010. As a member of Keep the Reservoir Beautiful, one of my missions is to help the group inform the public about best management water quality practices around the reservoir and what we can do as local citizens to reduce the trash, sediment, and litter impacts around the reservoir. Why join our group? We don't consider ourselves water police because we do actually have a reservoir patrol that manages the water of the reservoir, but we consider ourselves as ambassadors to help the Pearl River Valley Water Supply better educate and aware local groups, school groups, businesses, and other homeowners about the need to control the litter and reduce litter around the reservoir area. To date, KRB has been very successful in accomplishing many goals and also most of its mission. As our formation began in 2010, we were responsible for holding the first annual ever Water Fest, which is an annual festival every year. We hold it in one of the local parks. It involves bringing vendors in to educate the public about fishing, children's water sports activity, boating safety, wildlife management, etc. We also have recently had a charrette, and I don't know if you can capture on video this island of green space behind me in the signs, but we held a charrette recently in February to try to involve local landowners to develop a green space where we could create a park that is beneficial not only to the public but to nature as well, and benefit the wildlife that we have here, such as the ducks and the geese. Another thing that we have done that's been very successful thus far is recently we had Keep the Reservoir Beautiful fashion show. We call it Recycle the Res Fashion Show. We are a sister affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. So recycling is one of our main key points that we really want to stress to the public, because when we hit these boat launches, we hit these recreational areas and parks, we see a lot of the litter left behind at these areas, and a lot of times the public doesn't come in and remove the trash when they leave after they've used our water. So the fashion show The intent of it was to try to get people to be involved, wear fashions that were created from recycled products such as aluminum foil, paper, even glass, plastic, and it was a big success. We had about 1,500 attendees and 26 models that participated in the show, and we raised a lot of funding in the process of the event. We've also recently won several state, local, and regional awards, including a national award with Keep America Beautiful and a state conservation award with the Mississippi Soil and Water Conservation Commission. I know it's a lot of facts that I've thrown at you, but the main purpose is to share with you the importance of our group and why we formed Keep the Reservoir Beautiful. If you'd like to join, I have more information after our talk, or I can direct you to our website, which is www.keepthereservoirbeautiful.com, or I can give you information of other board members that couldn't be here today, Leanne Leach and Justin Pritchard, and they can help you find out more about how to become a member of our organization. We have family, individual, and corporate sponsorships available, and we would love to have you on board. Thanks for coming.
Okay, that was perfect because the card just filled up on his camera.
So that's a take.
All right.
My teacher told
The
me
only
that
thing
was
I wish we could do it
too
again.
small to move
Okay.
around a lot.
There's no more room on that card. You went forward. You did. Wow.
Is that okay? So that was another.